Good morning, my name is Grant, this is Endorphin Empire, and welcome to Marshall Drive Parkrun. Good morning again everyone, and welcome back to Marshall Drive Parkrun, just on the outskirts of Saltburn. A lovely location, lovely day for it. Look at these blue skies, a little bit of a breeze, but compared to last weekend's endeavours at Hartlepool, this is absolutely lovely. If you enjoy today's video, remember like, comment, share, subscribe. We are going to get into plenty of detail, so we're going to go through a course overview, some pre-run admin, the actual run, cafe review, and this, that and the other. Go ahead, skip through the video if you need to find those details. Before we do get started, if you like any more of detail from today, please go ahead and click on the link in the description below. You'll see my Strava account, and that'll take you to anything about elevation, stuff like that if you need those specifics. We are at Marshall Drive, so on average you get 29 runners. It's not very well participated, I'd say. It's because it's a tough course, really difficult. There's no facilities, so there's no toilets, there's no cafe, nothing like that. Something you need to bear in mind. Let's get into some pre-run admin. So first things first, trail shoes, definitely. And then, like I said, toilets, non-existent. And finally, getting here. You can get here, it's about 2 miles from Saltburn train station. There are bus routes available taking you through the town of Broughton as well, or village of Broughton where we are. And then parking is a tiny car park, which usually has a bit of space, because like I said, there's not many people here. Now, it's a good one for your position bingo. I was going to treat this as a one to win, but I've got a bit of an injury at the moment, which I'm not going to dwell on because I'm hoping it's better today. We're going to find out. So if I walk it, yeah, we'll see. But no, let's get straight into a course overview now. And then following that, we're going to get straight over to the start line and see what it's all about today. So let's go. 30-second course overview before we get straight into the start line and the running today. It's very easy to describe. You go up a hill, down a hill, 4 times, 4 loops. It's a very, you start on like the flat and then you immediately turn right to go up to the top of the hill. Then there's a bit of a coney sort of situation, and it's a long, long downhill. You go down a little bit of a steep part at the very bottom, and then steep part up, and then doing really long uphill. So it's probably 2.5k up, 2.5k down in total, which is fun. It's firm underfoot at the moment and not as much mud as I expected. So hello from roughly halfway around Marshall Drive Parkrun. Well then, lovely conditions today and the support's brilliant. It's been billed as one of the trickiest parkruns to do, like quite slow, but I don't think it is. The average running time's probably like 21 minutes, and I think if you're fit you've got a first place guaranteed. Today there's about 20 runners, which is good because if you're looking for your position bingo you can kind of count how far you are from the lead. I'm doing dreadfully. My record slowest parkrun must be 28 minutes maybe. Right, thank you very much. I think I ran like 28 minutes at a wind ladder, which is really hard course. And then I ran Sedgefield hungover once at 27 or something. Today will be slower. My left hip just isn't working. I haven't ran since last week and I don't know what's wrong with me. I need to get diagnosed soon. But yeah, every step's sore, and the downhills I can barely put a foot in front of the other. But we soldier on. I didn't want the year of a different parkrun route every weekend ending, so giving it a go. Just finishing, we're starting the 3rd lap now. It's about halfway around, and yeah, I'll see you at the finish line. Ciao. lovely, thank you.
Thank you. Very sweet, Ciao.
Thank you so much. Nice to I've got
Things like the wearing frock.
British Edfield. Marshall Drive Parkrun has been ticked off. Now, one of my favourite things when I see a 5k app is that the Parkrun volunteer team suggests going to a local cafe. That gives me free rein to go wherever I want, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. We're relatively close to Saltburn, 2 miles away. We're also close to a few other little villages, so I think I'm going to venture away from the traffic because I reckon Saltburn might be quite busy today, and over to a cafe. So let's go there now. Fingers crossed for carrot cake, fingers crossed for good coffee, sausage butties, bacon butties, you name it. I'll give you a review. So the running's done, thanks to the volunteers, and I'll thank you for the volunteers for setting me free on this cafe. Let's go. And here we are at our cake review, cafe review. Sorry, cake review, cake's obviously on my mind. We went to Cake Toppers in Skelton. It was about a 5-minute drive from the Parkrun car park, so not far at all. Sausage butties were decent, I really rated them, and then the coffee was good. There's loads of cake options. Unfortunately, no carrot cake this week, but I think sometimes they do have carrot cake, because there was a sign for it, but maybe they didn't know I was coming. But usually the cake options are vast, and there was like Christmas cakes and cookies and you name it. I went for a marshmallow cake. It turns out I don't really like sponge cake, so I wouldn't get that again. But the other food was decent. Lots to see in Skelton, lots of florists and little boutique-y places, so get yourself down there. But otherwise, decent spot, give it a go. Marshall Drive Parkrun done and dusted. And that's my NENDY ticked off. That means your nearest event not done yet. So if you ever hear that expression or anything chatted about, that's what it means. And it's nice to do a couple that have been quite close to my house recently, so I've had a bit more sleep on a weekend. I think there's 4 or 5 more events this year, and that would be 54 different events in 54 possible opportunities. But no, what lovely volunteers. It's very community feel here. I think with 20, 21 runners or whatever, a small little team. It's brilliant. What a day for it. I've caught it on a good day, obviously. Not as much mud as anticipated. The hills were nowhere near as bad as people make out to be, particularly if you're not pushing. Like, my hip was struggling a lot more in the downhill than it was on the up, so the uphills kind of felt like a relief. But as always, please remember, like, comment, share, subscribe. If there's any details I can't include or anything you want to see, if you just click on the link in the description below to my Strava. Usually I do run quite a bit. I do like 40, 45 miles a week. But we'll see how the hip progresses tomorrow. I'm not going to do anything and we'll go on from there. But as always, the most important thing, remember, one parkrun won't make you fit, one pizza won't make you fat. You get out there and enjoy your running, and I'll see you next week from a new location. Ciao.